So my name is Marques Phillips. I'm the Director of City Initiatives. I'm the Codes Commissioner for the city. That's what I do for a living. But most of all, I'm a Utican. And I'm a proud former participant in the Munson-Williams Sidewalk Show. I've painted some murals around the city, and I'm a graduate of some of the community education program. You know, I learned to paint at Munson-Williams. So I'm a Utican. The difference between representation and exploitation in art is something that a graduate student somewhere can write a thesis on. The way that I've always tried to do it in art and observing art is think about my audience. Are the people in the painting, in the sculpture, in the art, the target audience for the art? Like, would I want them to see it? Am I trying to speak to them, and am I going out of my way? You know, usually when you're going out of your way, you risk exploitation because it's not something that comes natural to you. And it's okay to change your sensibilities and to try to find things naturally that fit, but it's not okay if the audience is you, if the audience is different than the people that you're painting, because then you get to a point where you're trying to exploit somebody else's culture to say something about yourself, or to make a different group of people feel good. And so I think it's just what's in your heart, and the beautiful thing about art is what's in your heart usually shows up on the canvas. African Mother and Child is a good example of representation because it's something where the artist takes somebody and makes no judgment on them. I mean, this is how they live in the world. They thought it was beautiful and artworthy, and something that they would like to attach their name to show the rest of the world. And I think, you know, something that's natural and sort of unaltered in that way can only be representation, because that's how we all come into it. The problem we all live with is an interesting painting to me, because I do think it's a little bit exploitative, and it's because Norman Rockwell is so popular, and we've seen all his artwork. And you know, the thing that sits with us about all that Saturday Evening Post stuff and all of the Norman Rockwell work is how organic it is. You know, he just saw children playing together, or a child sitting with an adult, and he thinks it tells a bigger message. Whereas depicting sort of the Ruby Bridges entrance into a school is not something that just naturally happened in Norman Rockwell's life and Norman Rockwell's America. It's something that he had to seek out to make a point, and my question is, who is he making the point about, and who is he making a point to? If the standard for representing people is that they all have to be Ruby Bridges, then black people are gonna fall short, and people are gonna fall short. And if the artwork were similar to his other artwork in that he's telling a bigger story through a smaller story, then I think that would be more representative than the problem we all live with.